The record-breaking rainfall in Dubai this week has left the world puzzled. Situated right in the Arabian Desert, this city known for its soaring skyscrapers and opulent infrastructure has been brought to its knees by the torrential rainfall and the subsequent floods. Now, according to the weather department, this was caused by a high-intensity storm originating from the Mediterranean Sea. So we spoke to a lot of scientists and meteorologists to understand what led to this high intensity storm. Now, according to Dr. K.J. Ramesh, he is the former Director General of the India Meteorological Department. He says that there was a mid-latitude westerly trough which extended unusually southwards, impacting the UAE, and that is why we see extended amount of rainfall. He says that such kind of storms usually originate from the Mediterranean Sea, travel eastwards, impacting the northern parts of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and then Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. But this time, as we say, that it extended unusually southwards. In addition to this, it also picked up moisture from the Arabian Sea, and that is why we see rainfall happening over Bahrain as well as Qatar. Dr. K.J. Ramesh points out that this is not just a one-off event. In fact, global warming is making these extreme rainfall events increase in intensity and frequency across the world. Now, the rising amount of greenhouse gas emissions that we have pumped into the atmosphere for these many years has made the world 1.1 degree warmer. We are talking about climate change, we are talking about global warming, which has made these extreme weather events, especially short bursts of rainfall, much more intense and frequent across the world. Dr. K.J. Ramesh says that now the number of days during which the rainfall is happening has come down, but the amount of rainfall during those days has increased significantly. There is also widespread debate over whether the Dubai rainfall was exacerbated by artificial cloud seeding. Now, this is a scientific methodology wherein the experts add some salt particles into the convective clouds through an aircraft in order to increase the amount of rainfall. Now, the UAE has been using this experiment for almost over a decade, and in order to increase the amount of rainfall. So we spoke to some experts who have been involved with cloud seeding experiments in India. Now, Professor Sachidanand Tripathi from the Department of Civil Engineering at IIT Kanpur says that it's highly unlikely that the current event was due to cloud seeding gone wrong. He says that this experiment is usually done to increase the amount of rainfall at a time when the storm has not really developed. But if the storm is well developed, then it's not recommended. Secondly, he points out that the global studies show that the cloud seeding experiments can increase the amount of rainfall by 15 to 25%. So in case of Dubai, the heavy rainfall event was anyways expected to happen even if the cloud seeding had not or been done. He also points out to the trends of global warming which are making these heavy rainfall events increase in intensity across the world. So the science is clear, and the scientists are in unanimity over the rising impacts of climate change and global warming, due to which we are experiencing this extreme weather events across the world. I think the key is to make our urban infrastructure much more resilient to face these impacts of climate change, which are rising in intensity and frequency across the world. Scientists have also pointed out that this warming atmosphere can hold moisture for a very long duration. It can sustain stronger, deeper clouds for a very long duration, and then suddenly it leads to a downpour. That's all for today. Thank you so much.